Jump fatigue starts when you jump and begins to expire once you land. So if you jump off of any object, no matter the height, there will be a period of time where you cannot jump at all. However, if you simply just fall off of a ledge instead of jumping off, you will not have jump fatigue. So maybe this is the best way to drop from a building. After all, it's better than just standing still. Alright, let's get back into fatigue bounces. So if you intentionally jump before falling, you can do fatigue bounces right from the get-go. From pretty much any height, fall stun won't affect it. Just keep in mind that if your feet hit anything on your way down, you're pretty much screwed. So there's actually a couple of legend abilities that interact with jump fatigue. So the first one is Valkyrie. So all you have to do is jump and fly, and you keep jump fatigue because you're not touching the ground. Jump fatigue pretty much only gets cancelled by you touching the ground. It's important to know that the jets themselves do not cause jump fatigue. So in this case, when I fall off the object and then activate my jets, a jump is never occurring, so I do not have jump fatigue. Alright, up next we have Pathfinder. So do you guys know that maneuver where you hit jump at the same time that your grapple hits the ground? Well, this gives you jump fatigue. So the interesting thing is, slide jump wall bounces are actually impossible if you have jump fatigue. So the fatigue caused by me hitting jump when the grapple hits the ground makes this impossible. The solution is to just do a fatigue wall bounce instead. Similarly, you can do a grapple jump straight into a fatigue bounce. Alright, up next we have Horizon. So Horizon's pretty interesting. She doesn't even have to jump into the lift just straight up gives you jump fatigue for some reason. So grav lift into wall bounce is a thing, yeah. Alright, up next we have Zipline. So first of all, jumping off of ziplines doesn't give you jump fatigue. You can literally jump on the same zipline 3 times and you'll still have full jump height. So here it is in a zipline building. I can just take 2 zipline jumps here and I still have full jump height on my next jump off the ground. Now, if you jump before taking the zipline, you'll get jump fatigue, and the timer for it to reset won't start until you hit the ground. The only other way to get jump fatigue is to super jump up the zipline. Super jumps give you jump fatigue because they count as both a regular jump and a zipline jump within the same frame. And the regular jump gives you jump fatigue. This has all been leading up to zipline wall bounces. So in the first clip here, I do a super jump and try to go into a wall bounce off the zipline. But as you can see, it doesn't work. This is because slide jump wall bounces don't work while you have fatigue. So now here's me attempting it without jump fatigue, and as you can see, it works. So the trick to zipline wall bounces is to not have jump fatigue. So as long as you don't jump before grabbing the zipline or doing a super jump, you'll always be able to hit the wall bounce. Alright, now we're going to go into how to cancel fatigue. So here I activate jump fatigue, cancel it by mantling the wall, and now I can do a wall bounce. So normally super jump wall bounces are impossible because of the fatigue, but if you mantle a wall, you can do it. Up next, we have the heal bounce. So while healing, what you want to do is activate jump fatigue, and then simply wall bounce right when the heal ends. The last thing I have is the punch bounce. So if you punch an object, you can wall bounce afterwards. That's literally it. punching walls gives you jump fatigue. It's probably a balanced mechanic, so you can't just punch someone and jump over your head, but the punch bounce allows you to circumvent all of that, so yeah. Anyways, let me know if you want me to make more tutorial style videos. They're not really my cup of tea. I'd rather just play the game. However, there's a lot of people asking about fatigue, so hopefully this helps.